Please welcome John Jacobs.
It's well publicized that the construction industry has not seen significant improvements in efficiency in decades, but the technology and process that you're going to see today will change that. Let's take a look at how an entire community of people can leverage new and innovative technology, work together in new ways, and create something inspiring.
Imagine a place that's literally a centerpiece for the whole arts community, a world-class venue.
I see it. I see it. This is going to be really cool.
If we extend the glass all the way down to here, it's going to really open up the lobby.
Bringing that design aspect in with the numbers that we've already worked up for concept 2. Bring you right within budget.
Are those realistic numbers?
Absolutely.
Well, it's pretty clear. Let's do this.
Great.
Done.
Look, I know this is last minute. I want to put an interior steel shell inside of both auditoriums. That shell is going to isolate the sound, and it'll make it sound a lot better.
Let's get the contractor's perspective.
You want to add that much steel mass to both domes. Has anyone worked up a model yet? Yeah, I've uploaded one already. Okay, let me tell you what. Let me work out some numbers here on my end and get back with you guys in just a few minutes. Okay, sounds good. Bye. Okay, I understand the impact of the steel numbers. I think everything's gonna work out just fine. I've uploaded a new estimate. You guys can take a look.
Is that really the number?
Absolutely.
If that's what it is, then I guess tomorrow we're all set.
Okay, great. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.
We couldn't have done this without everyone. A true group effort. Just to go over some things we've been covering the last couple of hours. All this extra steel is not going to put us over budget, and we are going to be able to stay right on schedule.
Well, I just want to thank all of you for all of your hard work. My main concern remains that this place is inspired and that it performs. I'm excited about this. Let's do this.
Great.
That's cool. Are you building that?
Yeah, I am.
Is that glass?
Yeah. You know, it is pretty cool. Hey, you wanna go to the groundbreaking?
Yeah, awesome.
All right. We'll see if we get you out of school.
Cool.
All right.
So the ductwork, the walls, it's definitely going to give us a schedule problem?
Absolutely. If we don't get this resolved today, then I can't move into that area. Hello?
We're here having a coordination meeting. We're finding a clash with the Phase 1 Level 2 duct work.
If we get this resolved today, I can move into that area and keep us right on track.
So if you want to bring it up on your dashboard.
Yeah, sure. Hold on just a second. Level 2 ventilation. I got it.
Okay, now look on level 2 on the east side of the building. See where the ductwork's going through the chase?
That clash is going to slow us down.
Yeah, I think we can get that resolved. I'm a mechanical engineer. Upload a new model. Get it to you right away.
Okay, thanks a lot. We'll talk at you soon.
Talk to you soon.
Bye. Ed, can you make sure if we're done here that you confirm that that's taken care of?
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
Thanks.
Great. Okay, you want to move on?
Yeah, let's move on.
Hey, I need an update for that ductwork clash on 2nd floor. We did? Okay, let me look. Yeah, we can make that happen. Thanks. Hey, Colby, they completed that ductwork issue up on 2nd floor. You can get started.
Really? Got it.
Great.
Yeah, that first performance. That's what I want to see.
Inspiration's a big word. It's cool to see it in a form like that. It comes in many forms, though. I personally am inspired by my faith, by my family, and by my work. In my work at Dunn, I get to work with an incredible team of technologists who have created new and innovative technology that have led to a new process. That process lets us work with our owners and our design team members in a way that is incredibly more collaboratively and significantly more efficient than ever before possible. In fact, it's so seamless and efficient that it can cut months out of our overall project schedules. Now, the inspiration in this form is what we call architectural inspiration. This is the actual sketch that we received from internationally acclaimed designer Moshe Softy on the Kaufman Center for the Performing Arts. Now, Moshe Softy worked closely with his team and the team from B&IM Architects to bring this design to life. Now, the challenge for contractors, however, is how to turn inspiration like that into reality on time and on budget. You see, somebody has to tell the owner and the design team how much that napkin sketch is going to cost to deliver. And then in what many owners say is make-believe, stand behind that estimate all the way through to completion. That's a challenge that I've faced personally many times. That whole budget, creating a budget with almost nothing, with a napkin sketch or no information, and then having to stand behind that all the way through to completion. You see, I've been in operations for 14 years prior to becoming CIO. So I spent many nights poring over estimates, drawings, details to ensure that Dunn delivered on its commitments. Now, how we deliver on those commitments is using a tool that we created in-house, and then we enhanced it with the help of our friends at Autodesk Consulting Services. And yes, that's a shameless plug. Together as a team, we have increased participation in the estimating process while significantly reducing the estimating durations. We call that tool Lens. Let me introduce you to it. Lens enables us to deliver a fully detailed, fully comprehensive estimate based on nothing but a napkin sketch, or maybe less than that, maybe just verbal instructions. Because you see, we believe that early on, designers should focus on design, that they should be listening to the owner's intent and turning that into creative design. Not worried about details so that we can provide a price. We should be able to provide a price based on whatever information is available. And that price should be reliable enough that the entire team should be able to count on it. Now, the results are shockingly accurate. With the level of detail that we can provide, and after years of evaluating those resulting estimates, our variance from final cost from that initial napkin-based sketch estimate varies less than 5%. Now, what may be even cooler is the visualization power. So the tools that we've created enable us to take the initial conceptual models, because today, designers are going straight from sketches to early models to work out their designs. So we can take those conceptual models and tie them to the estimate, pull out any quantities or any information is available, and then understandably, when those conceptual models don't have the details necessary for all of the pricing, Lens fills in the gaps. Now, model-based estimating, many of you would say that's not new, that's not innovative, and we would agree. You see, by the time a model is detailed enough to support a fully detailed estimate, all the key decisions driving cost have been made. What we think is innovative is the ability to consider conceptually big decisions driving cost, structure, anything that can affect the cost curve early on and initially. Big questions, important questions like, what if the structure were steel instead of concrete? What if the footprint was smaller and the building was 6 stories instead of a larger footprint and 5 stories? Or what about questions that our end users might ask? What if we could add 100 beds to our hospital? Or what if we could reduce 1 megawatt of power out of a huge data center? These questions today can be answered on the fly, virtually immediately, in a room together with our design team and our ownership team when it's most important, when those initial costs and budgets are being created. Now, this leads us to what might be the biggest game changer of the entire process, a shift from traditional milestone estimating to continuous estimating, with the ability to eliminate months off of just the pre-construction process. You see, traditionally, an architect will finish the design and hand it off to a contractor for pricing confirmation, and then have to put his pen down and stop drawing, or continue to design, risking huge overruns and costly redesigns when the budget doesn't hit what was expected. Today, with the process that we've enabled, as the design continues to refine from initial conceptual modeling all the way through to a buildable model, we can keep up, whether it's an hourly, daily, or weekly update of the model, because it's linked to the estimate. We can price as fast as you want to go. We recently used this process on a $62 million civic center. One estimator delivered 24 estimates in 19 weeks. He was able to consider all of those options we talked about: structure, skin, scale of the project, and in the process remove $11 million out of that project without impacting the project scope, and while pulling 12 weeks out of the expected pre-construction schedule. Now, for this to be valuable, all of it must be accessible. So we turn to SharePoint as the foundation of our project collaboration websites. We call them Dunn dashboards. They are the single source of truth for everything on a project. Every piece of data is found in one location. Now, yesterday was Cyber Monday. Cyber Monday has fundamentally changed how we find and shop for goods. Thankfully, we don't have to go out on Black Friday and go store to store to store, spending hours shopping. From the comfort of your home, from one interface, you can shop at any store, regardless of where it is geographically. Well, for Dunn, Dunn dashboards are our Cyber Monday. From a single interface, you can get all of the data necessary for a construction project, regardless of what application you either need to contribute or consume that from. Now, with over 38,000 external users hitting nearly 700 Dunn dashboards, I think it's safe to say that those Dunn dashboards have become our digital town square. They are our social license to operate that we think no one else can offer. Now, the industry has a challenge because traditionally the design model and the buildable model are very separate. So there is a gap that a bridge needs to be built between those two. So today, with the help of integration of BIM 360 within Dunn Dashboard, we're able to take a single model and ask a new cast of players to coordinate. Detailers, subcontractors, builders can take design elements, pull them out, and replace them with fabrication elements out of that single instance model. It truly is the source of truth, making that design model truly a buildable model. That delivers or creates unparalleled efficiencies for everyone involved in the process. Now, everything we've talked about is useless. It's useless if we can't get all of that data in the hands of the people that matter the most. The folks that with their hands and with the tools out of their tool bag will turn digital reality into physical reality. Because our system is cloud-based, it's accessible to everybody in the field, all of those folks, those craftspeople that make it a reality. Now, J. Dunn is the first contractor to ever incorporate Autodesk's LMV, large model viewing capability, into Dunn Dashboard. And that allows us to fix something that our industry has been notoriously poor at. We take a beautifully coordinated buildable model and then chop it into 2D PDFs, or worse, paper drawings, and ask our folks to build off of that. What LMV technology offers is the end user a choice out of that single interface, that fully coordinated model. Do you want to see it in 2D or 3D? It's your choice. Now the construction's drawing to a close on a project like you saw in the video, and it's really clear, dreams are being realized. And when you see pictures like this, you realize this truly is an inspired place. The beauty's undeniable. And when the new process that we're talking about is used, more people than ever before possible have contributed to deliver something like this. And now it can be delivered months faster than ever before thought possible. But frankly, I don't think that's the coolest part. The coolest part is why we do this. We do it for the end users. We do it for the folks that will sit in the seats that you see there. We do it for the folks that will perform on that stage. You see, as a dad of 4 boys, I've had the distinct honor and privilege of watching my kids walk into a place that I participated in creating and see their eyes light up. Who knows, someday I'll get to watch one of them perform on a stage like that. That truly inspires me. Thank you, and God bless.